Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hobart Bay Sports Network. I am your host Justin Winter, and today our old rivals are coming to town. They're 6-0, we're 5-0, battle of the undefeateds. We have a recruit coming, actually. I completely missed that part. We have the best defense in the nation. They have arguably the second best defense in the nation. They're a solid offense. We're a solid offense. We're both elite teams. Lionel Schroeder, we've seen him before. The best arm in the nation, arguably. I mean, it's pretty good. Just no speed to back it up. And Demetrius Bryant, solid running back. He's got a good line behind him, too. Something is in the air today, and it is called snow. It's fallen from the clouds. However, we got a dandy of a matchup. Now, anyone who's acquainted with the history between these two teams knows that it is always a classic. Every single time. The two best teams in the nation, bar none. I guarantee it. These two are the best two in the nation. You got number 1 Hobart Bay, number 2 Washington coming together, and boy, it's always a classic. So I am excited for this one. We get them at home for only the second time. The last time Washington came to Greg Perkins Stadium, it was a 10-9 defensive battle. First touchdown didn't come until the fourth quarter. We'll see if that changes today. And we have kickoff from Hobart Bay, Alaska. And that one will not be returned by Williams. Washington comes out, ace formation. Lionel Schroeder, in his senior year this year, trying to finally beat Hobart Bay, takes Baker over the middle. And that is a good start for the Washington offense. Of course, we saw a great start for them in the national championship last season, and then they just completely fizzled out. Here's a handoff to Bryant, who breaks a tackle and gets the first down. All right, 2 plays, 2 first downs for the Huskies. Now coming out with some shotgun, and it's a run for Schroeder. He's a slow poke, but he still gets the first down. Great run by Lionel Schroeder. Hobart Bay is going to have to counter it somehow. Another drop back pass, and he gets sacked this time. The pressure got to him, and it looked like he wasn't going anywhere deep down the field, so that was very good for Hobart Bay. 2nd and 17, handoff to Demetrius Bryant again. He's got the edge, got the block, he's got the sideline, and eventually taken down inside the 15. Wow. So the sack only enabled him to pad his stats a little more. And here's a counter, and he's met immediately. Oh, poor Billy Williams. Oh, man. I mean, there's nothing you can do about that. The O-line just collapsed and tackled immediately. 3rd down and 11. And it's a draw. And Demetrius Bryant is good, but he's not that good. That brings about a 4th down and 10 in Washington. Early in the game, they're just going to settle for 3 points. Yes, barely. Pushing it a little there, but Washington takes the lead 3-0. Now, kickoff here is to Timothy Paulson, who has had his moments. He cuts out to the right, got the block on the edge, and he couldn't beat the angle. Still puts us at about the 40-yard line. Good start. 2nd down, handoff Tyree Nolan, goes left, and he falls ahead, 7 yards. All right, good run for Tyree Nolan. 3rd down and 3. It is a read option. Strupinski kept it, and oh, he just barely got that one. I don't think he got 4 yards. That was only 3. 3rd down and 7 now. He will throw. He finds Nolan, and he gets the first down. That weird way he fell. That was a good way to get extra yards. Strupinski rolling out. They always do that from this formation. Caught by McIntosh and pushed out of bounds at about the same yard line as Demetrius Bryant got on his big run. Strupinski will roll out, looking for someone. Finds Joda Joannan. Throw across the body. Doesn't make a lot of those. He made it that time. 2nd and 3. I predict a run. I'm a genie. It's Nolan. Oh, they stopped him short again. Oh my goodness. Is it the 2-yard line this time? I think it's the 2. Not the 1, it's the 2. A little different. Handoff. Touchdown. Tyree Nolan. Oh, maybe it was the 1-yard line. Because it's a 1-yard touchdown run. Like the 100th of that this season. And I'm exaggerating a little bit, but it's insane how many short runs he's had. 7-3 Hobart Bay leads. Washington with a 3rd and 8 immediately. Schroeder will almost get intercepted. Oh, man. I think that was Jacoby Jackson, and that ends the first quarter. Hobart Bay about to get the ball back. 7-3 lead. All right. Second quarter begins. We have a strong left, but it's a play action. Strupinski throws left, caught by Greg Wilson, who fights forward. First down, backup running back making his mark. McIntosh had some back spasms, but he will return soon enough. Strupinski rolling out. He has men there, and he gets tripped up. Oh, man, those are the most frustrating sacks that there are, because you're getting tackled at your ankles by a defensive lineman. Strupinski fakes the pass, and he gets another sack. All right, so we're down 16 yards, and we need 26 for the first. You never know. I mean, we might get it, but I doubt it. Strupinski, he's got some time. He just gets it out, and that's caught by McIntosh, who came back from his back spasms. 46 yards, 17 more. No, that's 20 more. I can math. Wow. Hobart Bay in position to score again. I did not think that would happen. Strupinski cuts left, gets another first down. Wow. Well, that deep pass really sparked this offense. I mean, we're doing great. For another throw, caught by Nolan, touchdown, Hobart Bay. Let's go. 6 for 8, 101 yards, a touchdown for Strupinski, having himself a day so far, and it's 14-3. An 11-point lead, that's big. Bryant met in the backfield, and he doesn't get anything. Loses a yard. Hobart Bay is sending a lot of blitzes today, knowing that if they give Washington a bunch of time, it's only going to hurt them. Schroeder, all day, eventually throws. Got Demetrius Bryant, who crosses the first down marker. They got that. Washington is not gone. I formation once again. Let's see if they... Nope, it's an actual throw this time. Caught by Harris. Harris, ooh, good play, 8 yards. Always got to take those chunks while you can. Now in ace formation, Hobart Bay shows a blitz. They do send it. Schroeder gets it out. Caught by Baker. Another first down for the Huskies. Question is, will they cap this drive off with a touchdown? That really is the question. They couldn't do it earlier. They couldn't do it against us in the championship. Handoff Demetrius Bryant. Oh, that was good blocking. Basically gets a first down. It's officially 2nd and inches. I highly doubt that will stop them on this one. Handoff again. Billy Williams, sorry. Wow. Another big run. They're having a pretty good day on the ground as a whole, I would say. As a whole. 2nd down and 6. Closing in on 2 minutes as Demetrius Bryant met twice in the backfield as he loses more yards. It's a combination of losing yards and getting sizable chunks. So, yeah, 3rd down and 8. Schroeder to throw. He takes Baker over the middle, short of the first down marker. No killer instinct in that man, apparently. And Washington will be content to settle for another 3 points. Kick is up, and that one is right down the middle. 14-6, 8-point lead, a chance to score before halftime. It's obviously a throwing situation, and Strupinski takes a sack instead. Sorry, Zafir, but that won't work for us. We need more than that. And we're just going to let the clock wind down. Final play of the half. Strupinski lobs that one up. Maybe McIntosh? No, instead we find Alvarez. So there's a turnover, unfortunately. It's a useless one, but it's a turnover nonetheless. At halftime, we lead 14-6. Washington is lacking the aggressiveness that I think they need. Their talent is not enough to carry them against us. Not anymore. I mean, that's how it was the first time we met. The second time we met, I have no idea how we won that game. And then after that, I think they just couldn't figure us out. We figured them out, but they have been so used to dominating everyone in general that They're not used to us. They need to play a lot more aggressive because that's when they play their best against us. You cannot expect to beat us unless either A, your defense does well, or B, your offense just goes crazy. Nolan gets 12 yards there. We're already on our path to maybe scoring a third time. Strapinski takes this snap on third down. He rolls out. Could run with it. Instead, he throws deep, and that's McIntosh! Touchdown! What did I just say? We score our third touchdown of the game, and it's 21-6 Washington. You got to come up with points here. You have to. Draw a play to Demetrius Bryant. He gets some good blocks from his O-line. O-line is probably the strongest facet that Washington has. The only time that they don't do their job is when there are so many Hobart Bay defenders, like right now, that even then Demetrius Bryant gets a yard. But unless that happens, unless we overwhelm them with numbers, then they win. Demetrius Bryant takes the ball again, and he fights forward another 9 yards. See what I mean? He's getting big chunks, and then he's losing yards. It's a weird combination. 2nd and 1, we're going to send a blitz here. The down part about us sending so many guys is that they can just go ahead and throw it deep or catch us with a pass if they need to. 1st down, Demetrius Bryant. Washington mascot kind of happy there. I formation again. I still say they need to play aggressive. Here's a throw. Schroeder fires. Caught by Ben Baker. He's down the field and he gets inside the red zone, I think. I can't remember if it's the 25 or the 20. It always confuses me. I think it's the 20. So not quite in the red zone, but they're there. Schroeder drops back. He will take a sack. That's not what they needed. That is not what they needed. Spencer Johnson gets in there. It's a 3rd down and 15. They need a good play here. And Schroeder dumps it off short to Weber, or Weber, however you pronounce it. And he's not going to get the 1st down, and Washington is just going to take another field goal. He is up, and that's right down the middle, so they cut the lead down to 12. Their defense needs to come up with something. They haven't stopped us all day. Counter to Nolan, he gets stuck behind the offensive tackle. Jamal Rooney did a good job of pushing the tackle back. That's what you need to do if you're Washington on those counter plays. That's caught by Joannan, short of the 1st down marker. 14 yards. 3rd down and inches. Washington, could they perhaps get a stop? No. Tyree Nolan picks up the 1st down, and our drive continues. Possibly the last play of the quarter. It's 3rd down and 6. Strapinski to throw. He will take a sack. Loses yards, and that will actually force a punt out of us. Daryl Gates getting in there, and that could be a huge play for Washington. We'll see how it pans out. Currently, we have a 12-point lead entering the 4th. Washington needs to make the most of this chance. 3rd down and 4. If you don't get this, you have to go for it, I say. Schroeder gets Silva, and Calvin Silva, they say, was right at the line, and they give it to him. 1st down for Washington, sending the tight end in motion. They will run a little play action. Schroeder fires, caught by Ben Baker again. All right, perhaps getting a little more aggressive, starting to feel that pressure. That's what they need to do. 3rd down and 7. 5 men out in the pattern. Schroeder, I doubt he'd run. Caught by Weber, tackled short. Have to go for it. You have to go for it. You need 2 touchdowns. That's non-negotiable. 4th down and 3. Closing in on 5 minutes left. Schroeder, he gets it out, and that's caught by Alex McDonald. Wow, I thought we had him. It's 3rd down and 9 now. They haven't done anything since. We'll throw again, because why not? That's caught by Wagner. And again, they're short. Again, they're short. And it's going to be another 4th down. 4 minutes left. Hobart Bay again trying to get the stop. Schroeder to the corner. Touchdown, Kyle Wagner. Washington brings it within 1 score. A great play by Kyle Wagner to get open And now it's a 5-point game. 4 minutes left. Hobart Bay just needs to run clock. Keeper for Strupinski. And he picks up a solid 6 yards. Alright, that's a good start. Trying to kill clock. That is a very good start. 2nd down and 4. I formation. Handoff Tyree Nolan. He bumps away and gets another 1st down. My goodness, Tyree. 15 yards. Normally we have very little running success. He's only got 55 yards, but a good chunk like that is helpful. Toss left. Nolan has the edge. 1 man to beat, and they're calling it inches short, but we get the 1st down on the next play. 2 minutes left. Handoff Nolan. Tackled immediately. And there's Washington's first timeout. 3rd down and 8. Washington has 1 timeout left. A 1st down wins it for Hobart Bay. Strupinski over the middle. Caught by Victor Cross. No! They called us short again. They called us down short again. And Coach Perkins is content to take a field goal. Kick is up. Spielberg is true as ever. But Washington will get 1 more chance to take this. And there's Coach Perkins complaining about how the refs always give us bad spots. I can't blame him. 1st down and 10. Schroeder sacked. Oh my, he got spun down. Is that Jacoby Jackson? I don't know. But 2nd down and 18, and they spike it. That's not good for Washington. 2 downs to get 18 yards. And they need big plays. Schroeder finds Calvin Silva. That's not big enough. That's setting up. All right, 4th down and 12. Game on the line. They have to have this one. Here we go. The Huskies send everyone deep. Schroeder, and he gets sacked instead. He was about to throw, but he got sacked. And Hobart Bay will win. That ends it. The Hobart Bay ones defeat the Washington Huskies once again. These dogs cannot figure us out. We have them figured out, but they can't figure us out. We beat them again, this time a 1v2 matchup. And this one was so sweet. Right in front of the home fans. That stuff is just so good. Fans are loving it. In the snow, too. Schroeder, I can't blame him for being angry. I mean, this is his senior season, just like Strupinski. It's his senior season, and he hasn't beat us. Not once. Nolan gets player of the game. I'd actually probably give that to McIntosh, but okay, I'm not the guy who chooses. An all-around great game. Our defense was solid. Honestly, it was solid all day. We bent, but we did not break. I mean, we let them drive all the way down inside the 30-yard line, but once that came, I guess their aggression just didn't come forth. They did not try and throw it towards the end zone. They tried these short ones, and we had guys there prepared to stop them. So our defense did fantastic. Our offense scored 24 points. It's pretty good. Pretty good. I think we only failed once on offense to score. So we had long drives, and we capped them off. I think the game is closer than it actually was, but an 8-point win is an 8-point win. And we will take it any day of the week, especially over Washington. Up next is the post-game show where we go over the stats. I hope to see you there. Well, Strupinski went 10 for 14, 182, 2 touchdowns, a pick. Took 4 sacks, but ultimately that didn't, cost us the game. 67 yards on the ground for Nolan and a touchdown. That's pretty good. 117 yards for JoJo McIntosh and that long touchdown, which was epic. Everyone else was kind of minor, but Nolan did get a receiving touchdown, a little dump-off pass over the middle. And Dane Burns, as well as Doug Glover the ninth, with 8 tackles apiece. 3 for Dane Burns, however. One of them was a sack. Jacoby Jackson got 4 tackles for loss, though. Jacoby Jackson. So, sacks led by Spencer Johnson. 2 sacks for him. 1 for Jacoby Jackson, 1 for Dane Burns. Washington had a slew of sacks there. However, Ryan Britt, 8 tackles, all solo, none for loss. The 1 pick came by Tyler Alvarez. I mean, that was a useless pick anyway, so. On the receiving end, Ben Baker, by far their best guy. Everyone else had less than 20 yards. However, a touchdown for Kyle Wagner. It just goes to show how solid our passing defense is. On the ground, Demetrius Bryant, 77 yards. It's pretty good for him. I mean, our defense is really good, so that's better. And Schroeder, he went 16 for 18, 157, a touchdown, no picks. I truly believe that their fault was a lack of aggression. They were not aggressive enough, in the slightest. We beat them in actually only 2 areas. Time of possession, which was closer than normal, and passing yards, which was 182. Next week, we have the other Washington squad. We're traveling to Pullman for the number 10 Washington State Cougars. I hope to see you there, but until then, make sure to like and subscribe, hit that notification bell, and have a nice day.